With the nerf coming to One-Eyed Mask, some Titans will be looking for another top tier exotic. Now, I want to start off by saying, even though the One-Eyed Mask is being nerfed, it is not a completely useless exotic. It'll still be top tier. It'll be the best exotic when it comes to 1v1 engagements. It provides some of the best tracking in the game that no other character or subclass can get. Now, today's video we're going to be focusing on the DUNEMARCHERS. And the DUNEMARCHERS, in my personal opinion, are the best exotic for the Titan class. When it comes to overall gameplay, engagement, and disengagement abilities, the DUNEMARCHERS take the cake. So this is just one video of 3. I'm going to have 2 other videos later on in the week, but this video is solely going to focus on the DUNEMARCHERS. So let's get into the exotic perk, linear actuators. Increases sprint speed. Sprinting builds up a static charge. After melee attacking an enemy, that charge will chain damage to nearby enemies. So we're going to break that down into 2 sentences. First one, guys, is going to be increases sprint speed, and the second, sprinting builds up a static charge. After melee attacking an enemy, that charge will chain damage to nearby enemies. When people see the DUNEMARCHERS, what they see and what they hear, ultimately it always leads them back to shoulder charge. People see the DUNEMARCHERS as a shoulder charge ability exotic, which you're about 50% true there. You get a lot of benefits out of the shoulder charge, but you can still get the benefits from the chain melee damage from any fully charged melee. If you want to run Missile Titan, you can. You will still get the benefits of chain melee damage. If you want to run Hammer Titan, if you want to run Sentinel Titan, you will still get the benefits from that. And how does this work? How does chain melee damage work? Ultimately, I like to see it as Arc Conductor and Arc Web as if they had a baby. When you deal damage to an enemy, you chain that damage to any nearby enemy, potentially killing them if they're hurt. If you see the footage in the background, I realized that that enemy was hurt in their rift. I decided to do the most Titan thing possible and shoulder charge them. And yes, what came out of it, I was able to kill them and deal damage to their nearby enemies, potentially killing them, right? Overall, you can use this with any subclass. You can use it with Missile Titan. You can use this with Sentinel. I was utilizing it with the Sentinel shoulder charge. You can use it with hammers. All it requires is a little bit of sprinting and some melee damage. But this is not the main topic of the video. This is just the icing on the cake. At the end of the day, guys, the key words that we're going to be focusing on is faster sprinting. Those words they're extremely vague. That's all you get, faster sprinting. But I will break it down in Destiny logic. The faster a Guardian sprints, the further they can slide. The further they can slide, the further they can slide quicker into engagements and disengage from those situations if they're bad. I use DUNEMARCHERS for that main reason right there, the faster sprinting. To me personally, in any FPS, your mobility is key. You can have the best abilities in the game and have garbage mobility and it won't do anything for you. But you can have okay abilities and have the best mobility, and I promise you, you will thrive in that game because your mobility is always key when it comes to gunplay. Now, I'm not going to go too in-depth in this because I already have made 2 videos on the DUNEMARCHERS praising them on how powerful they are, and I'm going to link them at the very end. I'm going to talk about those videos at the very end. But the DUNEMARCHERS provide some of the best engagement and disengagement abilities. Overall, what does it mean when you engage early? When you're able to prime someone quickly? When you slide into an engagement? When you slide around a wall, what does that give you? Well, 1, it is confusion against your enemy. Your enemy now has to reacquire you. They're probably hard scoping at head level, but you slid around that wall going super fast because of the DUNEMARCHERS, and now you're able to take the first shot at your enemy. Now they have to reacquire you, giving you the upper hand. We'll use that same scenario. Say you slide around a wall. What if you start taking damage? The DUNEMARCHERS allow you to stay close to the ground, slide constantly, further sliding back into cover if you made a bad decision. I see a lot of comments in some of my prior videos, especially my comp videos, people wanting to improve. If you want to improve, then go watch my engagement video. I talk about engaging by sliding into engagements. The DUNEMARCHERS will allow you to get the most out of that right there. So go watch, combat slide. You'll see it at the very end of the video. Other comments are, Brave, how do I play aggressive? I want to be more aggressive. If you want to play aggressive, you want to avoid certain deaths, mobility exotics. Will the DUNEMARCHERS be the best Titan exotic? Probably not, but it'll be tied for first with the One-Eyed Mask still. I'll leave it as this, a brief history in Destiny. I knew that the Stompies were going to be top tier. Once the Wormhusk was nerfed, it took about 2 weeks before every hunter had a pair of Stompies on. And I'm calling it now. It is going to be a quick shift for Titans to have DUNEMARCHERS on. You will see more Titans with DUNEMARCHERS on because of that main reason. Because of their ability to enhance your gameplay. Being able to slide in engagement gives you an upper hand. Sliding in at excessive speed gives you an upper hand. It hinders your ability, your opponent's ability to track you, giving you the advantage in landing your shots first. Overall, I feel like this is the exotic is top tier. If you haven't tried it out, go do that now. I'll leave the ending of the video as this. The OEM right here. This is the God Roll Zer Soul, the one with enhanced hand cannon targeting. I back the DUNEMARCHER so much. It is the only exotic I use on my Titan class that I will delete this helmet right now in front of you guys. And I can never acquire this because if I had a choice to go for DUNEMARCHERs, I will get them 10 out of 10 times. That's how much confidence I have in them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a huge favor. If you guys are still looking for a way to improve, I would suggest checking out the combat slide video and mobility exotics. I have a few mobility videos. Overall, if you guys want to improve, go check those videos out. It's going to be at the very end, 4 different videos. If you guys haven't subscribed, do me a huge favor, do that, and I'll see you in the next video.